Alright, well, it was Wednesday, March 29th. I'm out here this morning doing a little turkey scouting. As you can see, it is still winter here in northern Minnesota. It is about -5 right now. We have currently standing in snow up to my knee, but turkey season is just a couple weeks away. Openers on Wednesday the 12th. And my good buddy Aaron Olson from Next Step Outdoors, I'm going to link to his channel below. He is coming up to hunt opener with us, so doing some scouting. Just put up a camera, gonna go meet up with this farmer over here and then put up another camera. I can see about 5 toms over here. Saw 4 toms down here at this bottom where I put this camera, and I parked on the road this morning and listened. I did some listening and listened to a bunch of gobbling. So they're gobbling. I can see Tom strutting right now. I'm excited. It's cold, but we're gonna do a little scouting here. Try to get some stuff ready, and before you know it, it'll be opener, and Aaron will be here, and we'll be doing some hunting. So let's see what we can figure out here.
All right, so today's April 11th. Came in here. Turkey opener is tomorrow. Aaron flies in on tomorrow at like 10. We're not gonna hunt tomorrow, so we came out this morning, me, Luke, and Nate, and did some scouting and watch these birds from afar, and then we got back to the truck here, and we're gonna go out and build a little blind, just kind of a little makeshift blind for Thursday. We'll be out Thursday morning. We're gonna come back tomorrow night, do some glassing, and try to roost some birds. But I like the way these birds are moving this morning. Aren't gonna be the easiest to kill, but there's a lot of them, and we have some options, so we're gonna go check it out now and see if we can't make something happen. Aaron's gonna be on the gun first. If he kills right away, I'll probably buy a tag, and we'll go from there. So getting excited. It's cool. This morning we had birds gobbling everywhere, and it's turkey season's here, so we are gonna go try to figure some stuff out and see what we can make happen. Morning here in Minnesota. It's about 3:30 in the morning right now, so I'm super tired, but I'm excited. I think we have a pretty good game plan. Got in yesterday about midday, patted the shotguns, did some scouting, was able to glass a bunch of birds, and these guys have been doing a lot of scouting prior to me coming, so pretty sure we know where these birds are roosting, and basically they're coming straight across this field, the only open area, or at least that had been open, that's melted snow, and we have a place picked out to set up, so we just got to get in there. It's going to be a little interesting. We got a 12-foot rowboat to access this property, and then a little bit of a hike. So it's going to be interesting, but I think it should be fun, and hopefully by the end of the morning we can get a bird down.
We just got to the boat landing, aka where the road's flooded. It's way up from yesterday. We're going to get this boat unloaded and get across. Sweet.
Alright, we're already well into the action. It's been a goat rodeo this morning. First morning here in Minnesota. I'm on my first out-of-state turkey hunt with the WhitetailDNA crew. And I'm super pumped up. As usual, there's always a kink in the plan. And we came in last night, glassed up a bunch of birds, and then the road flooded out from all the melting, all the snow melt. So we'd improvise, get a duck boat, and paddle in this morning. Yep. And we already got turkeys cresting the hill, so we're gonna kill one. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's what I'm talking about. Dude, Nate, were you filming his eyeball?
We're like, make sure he's filming his damn eyeball. Dude.
That was my first turkey right there, Minnesota, boys.
Heck, some skin, man. Heck yeah.
I was trying to get your attention. I wanted you to like cluck so he sticks his head up, but I was like, dude, I can't let him go.
Dude, Nate probably got.
First morning here in Minnesota is my first out-of-state turkey hunt. It's my first time ever flying for a hunt, and super cool. Things kind of come full circle. I've been following Alex Comstock and WhitetailDNA since I could remember, and here I am turkey hunting with him out in Minnesota. But just an action-packed morning. We got out here last night, tested the guns, patterned them, and did some scouting. Glassed up a huge flock of birds, and the landowner didn't think we were going to be able to get back in the morning because the roads were flooding so bad. It warmed up so fast here in northern Minnesota that the snow melt has all the roads flooded. So we went and borrowed Luke's grandpa's duck boat, rode it in this morning, and then had about a 3/4 mile walk in, and that took a lot longer than we expected. So birds were already on the ground by the time we got set, but we snuck into position and we got some sick footage that I can't wait to see. So I'm super, super pumped, and it's actually my first turkey ever. And I'm just thankful for these guys for doing all the scouting prior to when I got here. And now we're gonna try to double up later today.
Cooking some dogs.
I've got a tag for this season, and we're gonna try. We're sitting in the same spot this afternoon. It's about 7 o'clock here. We've been sitting in this spot for like the last 5 hours roughly. I had a ton of toms and them come through, and I think we just defaulted to sitting in the same setup as this morning, but we're facing the wrong way and the sun's hitting us, and I think the birds spotted us. They kind of just skirted us both times, so nothing happens. We're gonna skedaddle and be back at it in the morning.
All right, let's day 2 here. We got Garrett here this morning with us, and Luke bailed because, well, some people don't know how to get up this early many days in a row. One day in a row. Anyway, we were planning on splitting up this morning and having a group go over closer to where they were roosting, but we decided to play it safe, and we're all just kind of, Aaron, and Garrett sitting in the same spot as yesterday morning. So hopefully these birds are going to crest this hill eventually and come out into this pasture where they've been feeding a ton. We've had a couple gobbling, but nothing crazy. We did see a ton of birds go back this way yesterday evening. We have a few gobbling back behind us this morning, so we'll see, but hopefully they show up here. Me and Garrett both have tags, and we can't get something done here this morning. It's beautiful. It's probably 40 degrees, calm, no wind. It's supposed to be like 70s today, so it's gonna be nice.
This morning we were sitting right at the end of this pines right here. This is where we killed yesterday. Birds have been roosting back in here, almost along this river. Problem is this river's all flooded, and a lot of this timber's flooded. We thought these birds were gonna be down in here, nothing. And yesterday afternoon, a ton were coming on this little 2-track right here into this is a rye field. I'm thinking that's where the birds are now, somewhere in here. So we might go set up kind of somewhere on that 2-track and see if we can't get one to come out. But yeah, I mean, they could be there. They could be back there. We could go all the way to back here. That's underwater, so they gotta be somewhere close.
We've been sitting here for a few hours. We've got storms moving in, so we only have like maybe an hour. Just had a bird hammer not very far. We're set up terribly for that, so we're gonna make a quick pivot here, push into this field, call to them, and see if we can make something happen here.
Alrighty, well it's about 6 o'clock on Saturday now. This is technically day 4 season, but our day 3. We elected to sleep in today. It was been really kind of crappy weather now. Raining all morning, colder. It's 39 now. Yesterday we were hunting, it was damn near 80. But we decided this afternoon, after kind of going for some shed hunting today, we decided this afternoon, I guess evening, to come down here. And you know, we were gonna do some scouting, but then as we were getting ready to head down, we're like, you know what, let's just get everything and maybe go try to kill a bird. So we're gonna just drive around a couple of these properties, see if we see anything, and if we see a bird, we might try throwing the dome on and trying to kill one that way. But essentially, we're hopefully gonna lay eyes on some birds on a different property where I actually killed last year, and we're planning on doing that in the morning. And then I think Garrett and Luke are gonna go hunt our new property that we just got and give that a shot. So we got tonight, tomorrow, Monday morning, and then me and Garrett may hunt Tuesday morning if we still got tags. Aaron flies out Monday afternoon. So see what happens and see if we can't maybe get lucky on a whim tonight. So see what happens here. All right guys, well it's Sunday, April 16th here. And as you can see, we are in a ground blind, and I do not like being in a ground blind, but we have no other choice. We want to be out here today. We didn't really hunt yesterday. We went out last evening, kind of looking around, didn't see much. It was raining like crazy. Now today we got a few inches of snow, so we are coming here this afternoon back to where Aaron killed his bird and actually had a few toms right here. We kind of boogered a little bit. I don't know if they're going to come back or not, but we know there's more around. So we're set up here. It's cold, it's snowy, it's really crappy, and it feels kind of crazy being out here. But only a couple days left of this season, and if I don't fill my tag between today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, I won't be able to hunt again until pretty much the 3rd week of May. So we're going to sit here for probably, I don't know, a couple hours this evening here. It's about 5 right now, and then we'll probably come back here in the morning. So give it a heck and see if we can't make something happen. Good morning, April 17th here. It's Aaron's last morning with me here in Minnesota. At least it's not snowing this morning, but the wind is still just whipping. It's like 30 with the windshield's probably about 15 degrees, so it feels like we're in a blind hunting deer in December, but here we are in mid to late April trying to kill a turkey.
Alright, it's the last day of turkey season A here in Minnesota, April 18th. Me and Alex are going to try to get one this morning. Supposedly, he said it to us last Thursday that there's a bunch of turkeys in here, so we'll see if he's lying again. I think we're only going to give her till about 9:30. I got to get to work. Alex has to get to work, and next time we can hunt is around May 18th. So hopefully we don't have to wait till May 18th to get her done this morning.
There's at least 3.
Oh wait, last right here. So be careful because they're gonna get the top of that hill and be on our fucking road. Okay. So be careful because they're gonna get the top of that hill and be on our.
You rolling? Okay, well, we've been sitting here all morning. Got set up right how these birds came through yesterday. They've been right below us, strutting. We could see, kind of catch glimpses. We've heard them all morning, but now they're up in the timber. In that timber somewhere. When you called and they gobbled, I can't see anything. So I don't know. Are they? Like how far back? You got them to gobble. They were not too far in the timber though. Even if we went down to the bottom or something,
and kind of like try to get back down here or something. Let's just try to make a slight move maybe.
Yeah, bring the deeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 3.
He did. Hey, we got him. He's going into the river though. Look, come. Yeah, makes sense. All right, it's the last day here, first season in Minnesota. It's been quite the first season here. The first day we were able to make it happen with Aaron. Aaron Olson of Next Step Outdoors was in town. Had a textbook roost hunt. And the next few days we went from 80, it was too hot. Then it went to 10 degrees we got 10 inches of snow. And then we had tons of wind and cold. And then this was the last day of the season and we had picture perfect weather. I mean, it's a little cold, but sunny and calm. We figured we'd come in this morning, hear them on the roost and be able to make a plan. We did just that. They worked in pretty close, but we just couldn't get them to come right to where we were. And we could just, every once in a while, catch their tail fans where we couldn't really get to. They worked their way back up into this timber, actually, where they were roosting. And we just, last day, we said, screw it, and we jumped in here. We did bump one bird, but there was like 5 or 6 toms down this little 4-wheeler trail that runs in here. And they're on right where we could get to, so they were on the other end and couldn't see us. We got set up and worked these birds for what, 45 minutes probably, and they were gobbling and hammering and hammering. Finally we could hear one, and there's a super steep bank here that goes down to this river, and we could hear a bird gobbling down there, and then 3 toms popped up on this 4-wheeler trail and were coming right in perfect, and me and Garrett were trying to double up, and it's kind of like a 3-2-1 shoot. Well, this guy popped up at like 5 yards from this bank, popped right up, and he saw us and would have spooked the whole thing. So I turned and shot him. And so super excited. I really wish me and Garrett could have doubled up. I wanted us to both shoot one this morning, but Garrett will have a tag last season of May. Now I can just spend the rest of the year behind the camera, filming for Luke. My dad will come up. We are gonna head down to Nebraska here in a couple weeks. So I'm pretty excited, happy to get her done, and let's go.